This is a weird video. We'll be basically taking a look at this PARKSIDE PTFE oil spray, which works on metal, plastic and rubber parts. So I bought these. There were a few type of oils from PARKSIDE today at Lidl, but I bought this one especially because it's, in my opinion, quite universal. And in theory, you can use it on your bike chain. At least this is what they imply here. And on the, I don't know, speed selecting mechanism, speed selector, I have no idea how that's called in English anyway. So it's lubricant, slip agent and release agent. Okay, it's kind of jack of all trades, master of none, but I prefer something like this than put something and then it will touch some rubber and completely damage that particular rubber. I prefer something more universal, even if it's not the best for the job, maybe in some situation. So at this point, yeah, I have to fix a little bit, at least 2 bikes at home, and we will start to be using this thing on them and see if we are happy. And obviously I will use it for any other sort of jobs where I need to. This only has this little thingy, so it doesn't have a long tube for application. The other types that were available at Lidl today had a little tube that was up top, sorry, right here, about this long, so 3 centimeters long. But this one seems to only have this, and I think it's more than okay. If I want to ever extend it, I have little tubes from other sprays at home, and I will use that if required, but I don't think so. Most times probably this will be more than enough. Close already, so let's put this to good use and hope we don't encounter any issues and it does the trick. Okay, so I'm using this PARKSIDE spray for the wrong thing. I need to make an external thread on this. As you can see, I've kind of already started it with the wrong dye. I need to make it smaller now, and I want a bit of oil on it. That's not the proper location for this type of oil, I think, but hell with it. Let's see how it goes. Sorry about that, I didn't even film the process. The oil did work just fine, although it's not the proper one for something like this. But I couldn't do what I wanted because I was basically cutting directly into the hole inside of this, I don't know, not screw, I have no clue how to call it. So yeah, it ripped at one point in time. Anyway, the oil had nothing to do with it. I was just trying to do something that's impossible because the wall was much too thin. Finally using this thing for its intended purpose, oiling this, we changed the chain, but everything else it's just old stuff repurposed, just made to work enough. And the camera didn't focus on anything, but we are just spraying away a little bit of oil on everything because they were really rusted over the years of non-use. Okay, this is really weird. I sprayed a bit in here just so it doesn't rust anymore, and it actually looks like it's literally drying. Almost nothing remains after it. If you wait for a few minutes, it completely vanishes. So yeah, I don't know about lubrication with this thing. So I'm going to put some of the oil that remained from my car's engine. Actually no, a coat of it remains. You can see it whitish. So it leaves behind some oil, but it's really thick, so it doesn't remain fluid at all. Okay, interesting. But yeah, it seems to be doing its job, just not as I was expecting. And yeah, that's about it for this video. honestly, feel free to read here. It's, yeah, a bit weird. Does not leave a lubricant residue. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's not what I expected. I expected a standard oil just in a can. But no, it seems to leave some sort of grease behind it. So if you insist, if you put a lot of it, if you don't put a lot of it, you almost don't know that it's there, but you do feel it a bit on your fingers lubricating. So interesting. Yeah, for the bicycle and for other stuff, good. And yeah, it's silicone, so it doesn't destroy anything. Plastic, rubber, whatever you use it on, it's all safe. So that's a good idea, especially in bicycles where there are more metals, more materials one next to the other, and standard oil could damage some. So yeah, that's about it. Hope this video helps you and at least gives you an idea of what this is and looks like before you buy it, because I had no idea what I was buying. And yeah, that's about it. So maybe consider subscribing to the channel, check out my other videos, many Parkside related and many still to come, and yeah, see you in the next one.